My sibling, he would go on to get into a lot of legal trouble. He would get in trouble at that foster home he went to. He went back to the emergency shelter because of his behavior issues. After spending pretty much the rest of his case there, he would get placed back at my mom's house. I didn't. I stayed at my foster parents' house. I asked my judge to, I was already 17, about to be 18. Like, I just want to stay. I don't want to go back home to her. So he actually went back to my mother's care. And then not even probably a month after that, he would end up getting in a lot of trouble legally by having drugs at school, trying to sell drugs. He went to juvie at first, and then he would go on to get in trouble there. He would get sent to a boys' school. I wish I understood how to help him. If I felt so lost in not understanding what I could do with a sibling, it impacted me a lot because I would go about just thinking what went wrong, what went different in our lives because we had lived a very similar life.
Working with children who are, involved in the juvenile legal system, it means recognizing that every single one of us made mistakes when we were children, and that every child coming behind us is going to make a mistake. And so our goal has to be to support them, redirect them, guide them, give them the support and services they need. It's not to embarrass them, shame them, isolate them, criminalize them, lock them up. It's got to be a recognition that no matter what you've done, no matter what mistakes you've made, that I'm here to fight for you and to make the world a better place for you.
The workshop I was doing was the Fatherhood Monologues workshop. So having conversations about manhood, conversations about things like that. So one of the things I don't like is when all the men become the experts. Like go in and we are, we got our suits on. So obviously we're somebody, and we go in as an expert to tell you how to get your life together. And I like the approach where we tell them where we were when we were their age, as opposed to coming and saying you guys need to get your act together. My approach is to say yo, I know what it's like to be 16. When I was 16, I was having some difficulties in school as well. And this is how I got out of it. And this is what clicked for me. I don't like it when adults try to sell perfection to young people, because some of the reasons they are doing these things is because of trauma. And so to me, when we try to make perfection the answer, it doesn't help them out at all. Sometimes it would be great to be able to not actually have to do anything. So we're not doing a presentation. Just coming today and then we're gonna have lunch together. So we bought some good lunch today. You don't have school lunch, we got some good lunch. And the guys are gonna come and we're just gonna talk about the game last night. We might talk about some things that are on your mind. And so I think that also is good, because a lot of young men, they don't have older men in their life. And so it's to go in there and just eat lunch with them and talk to them about, hey, so what are you thinking about for college? And the kid says, oh, well, I'm thinking I'm gonna go to Manchester Community College or whatever. And it's oh man, yeah, that, they have a program where if you go there for 2 years, you can transition from there and go to Morehouse College. So it's just small little discussions about nothing and about a lot.
And a lot of the interactions maybe they are having with grownups is transactional. I am meeting with you for this goal, you need to deliver, perform this, versus what you're saying, just showing up and being in each other's presence.
We're just gonna be together today. It's a couple, we're gonna be there for about an hour. We ate lunch, and that was it.
I wish my brother had this person. I wish that there was someone for him that was never going to let him fail. I had someone at my college here, a scholars program. It was for people who experienced foster care. And the coordinators there were never going to let me fail. They pushed me as hard as possible. Even when I had a 1.67 GPA and I had partied too much, this woman was never going to let me fail. She was you're going to come in my office and we're going to do tutoring and you're going to sit and do your work and you're going to do this every week if you want to keep this program we're going to help you get to this point of succession. And I was the one not letting myself succeed, but I had these people who weren't giving up on me to do that.
Every child needs at least one irrationally caring adult in their lives, right? And I add to that, the children that we serve would do even better with a team of irrationally caring adults.
I wasn't getting to college without her. I was I could never have imagined digging myself out of that GPA hole I was in. So when she was like, you're going to pass these classes, you're going to get through this, we're going to put you in summer classes, you're going to fix your GPA, we're going to get you in this passing way. I'm like, this seems like an uphill battle, but I didn't have to do it alone. She let me know I was never going to have to do this alone, and that I'm not less because of it, that this is something that others have experienced, and that she's going to love me through it. And she's definitely a big reason why I succeeded. What if we had that for re-entry? What if my sibling had just one person who could say, we're not going to let you fail. We're going to help get you into a job. We're going to find, this is a job that you can get post what you've gone through. All right. So we're going to start down. We're going to get you into the working class. We're going to get you to want better for your life. Why is there not someone for them like that?